everybody, मैं हूँ Equalist Astha and welcome to another episode of Namaste Board Games. So ये episode में हमारे पास आपके लिए some very funny और कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा insightful stories हैं, all related to board games. So let's get started. In this story, Phalgun and Shwetha आपको एक बहुत ही deadly combination के बारे में बताने वाले हैं, and that is board games and pets. They don't match.
Hey, this is Phalgun.
Hi, this is Shwetha. So today we'll talk to you about board games and pets. So not a great combination, as you can assume. So have you seen these videos that are going viral now, where you have a cat and a dog, have a challenge where they walk across. The cat tiptoes so nicely and the dog destroys everything around. It's exactly what happens all the time in our house.
Yeah. So we got a dog like 8 years or 9 years ago, right? It's a Dalmatian, and she basically assumes that everything from the floor level to 2 feet above that, it's hers.
Yes.
So if she finds anything or anybody in that level, she's like, hello, who is this new person in our area, kind of a expression.
Yeah.
So it's a big dog. It's a very big dog.
She's huge. And she doesn't realize that. She thinks she's a tiny dog. So her face is near me, player 1, but player 3 on the other side is getting whacked by her tail.
We'll have the butt side of the dog.
Yes, and the pawns are all over the place just with the wind generating from her tail wag. It's that powerful. So
it's really interesting, even if we have guests who come over, we generally sit in the hall to accommodate a big crowd to play. We sit on the floor and play, and that's it. Even after 6-7 hours of the guest hanging around in our house, he still is like George, like, hello, play with me, kind of a,
She basically thinks you sit down, you're sitting down to pet her.
Yeah. So we have some pictures to show proof that our dog is amazing, but at the same time she's like every board gamer's nemesis.
Yes.
So
let us know if you share the same problems or findings, whatever you would call it.
Yes. So hope you enjoy the pictures.
Now we have Karan, जो अपने सीक्रेट स्टेप्स ऑफ सक्सेस हमारे साथ शेयर करने वाला है कि कैसे उसने अपनी पूरी फैमिली को बोर्ड गेम्स खेलना सिखाया.
Namaste everyone, this is Karan, and this behind me is my family playing the favorite tabletop game, Seven Wonders. Guys, hi! So for me it all started with video games, especially Battlegrounds, which totally inspired me to start designing my own games. But as an individual with no background in software development or 3D art, I was about to give up the idea of game design altogether as being impractical. But what studying board games did was to introduce me to an alternate world of tabletop games, which had a totally independent identity. So I started playing more and more tabletop games through many meetups and board game cafes in Mumbai, and also bought a substantial amount of tabletop games myself to study, of course, which I brought with me to my hometown Nagpur to play them solo in my room alone during this lockdown. Little did I knew that I'll be sharing my newly found passion with my family, especially my parents. So now during the lockdown, gathering together at the dining table to play different board games have become a routine for us. But a month ago, I couldn't have pictured this scene of my parents playing Seven Wonders, Ticket to Ride, and also something like Scythe. Because number one, the city where my family live, Nagpur, doesn't have exposure to this mode of entertainment yet. And number two, they would have never thought that this cardboard box with strange characters and foreign themes on it would have anything to do with them, let alone entertain them. But it was just the matter of getting them to the table and having them play through the games once, and that's all. Then all the barriers of language and foreign themes were just dissolved, and the game started to resonate with them immediately. And they didn't just started to enjoy, but also started defeating us, like us self-proclaimed heavy gamers. So, and one more thing also, last night I didn't want to play and slept early. A mob came to my room, switched off the AC, turned on the lights, and warned me not to break the routine again. And I realized that the right to decide whether to play or not is no longer with me. We have played so many games during the lockdown that each one of them now has a favorite one, and that is Bye.
Next है Radhika, and let's see what stories she has to share with us.
Namaste everyone! This is Pooja.
And this is Radhika.
So Radhika, do you remember that time when you used to hate playing board games and I used to have to force you to play board games, and how that's changed now?
Oh my god, I used to find board games so taxing. I absolutely hated board games. I can't pinpoint to a reason why, but I can tell you that it all changed on this one particular day when I was forced to be inside a room, locked in a room for 2 entire days playing Catan. It was crazy, and that's when, you know, I got hooked on to Catan and then other board games because of that. Dude, I got so hooked on to Catan. Like, I'm telling you, for probably 6 months straight, every other night we would have an all-nighter and just play Catan to a point where I couldn't look at Catan. Pooja, do you want to tell them about Games Group?
Oh god. So now we have a WhatsApp group called Games Group, and it includes Radhika's friends and my friends, and we meet almost every weekend, at least we used to until the lockdown, and play games and
That's
and
all
nothing
we've
else.
done every single week.
Yeah, and every week we decide, okay, now we should step out of the house, do other things like people our age would do, but then we'd end up playing games. And our game of code names gets so intense, and you know, like a lot of other games, but mainly code names. Now we have a girls versus boys going on, and this is serious
It's
shit.
intense, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm the captain of the girls group.
That's
I
what you like to
believe this love for board games has gone so crazy that for my friend's 30th birthday, we had a code names themed cake and a board games themed party.
Yeah, for a 30-year-old, you got that right. Do you remember Mikil and Firdause's wedding?
Oh god.
Yeah, like literally instead of planning the wedding, we were more excited about the games night that's gonna happen after.
Through the wedding, we've just been planning what we're gonna play after, and
Yeah.
we ended up playing code names. By the way.
Alright guys, these were some of our board game stories. We'd love to know some of yours.
And we hope you're staying home and staying safe. Bye.
We also have Mangesh जो हमें बताएंगे about this amazing worker placement game.
Hi everyone, Mangesh here again, and today I'm going to talk about a game called Demon Worker. So here's how the box looks actually. It's not a very big box, very portable, and that is actually why I would like to talk about this game today. So I'm a big fan of worker placement games actually, and मैं जब भी किसी नए लोगों को, like my friends, family, को कुछ नया game सिखाना आता था, तो I would prefer a worker placement game. And whenever people used to see these games, like for example Stone Age or Waterdeep, they used to, you know, get scared कि अरे ये तो बहुत बड़ा गेम है, इसमें तो 2 घंटा चला जाएगा, हमें नहीं खेलना है. So I was looking for a game which has a fairly simple setup and which can also finish much more faster than the other games that I mentioned. And I think I found a perfect game when I saw Demon Worker. So this game is actually a worker placement game with a layer of resource management on top. And it just lasts for 5 rounds, so it can easily finish in 30 to 45 minutes once players have understood the rules. And the art of this game is very beautiful. So the thing is that the theme of this game is actually you are playing as these demon lords, like Satan for example, or these Beelzebub kind of demons, and you are hiring workers to work in the hell. The places where players go to are actually places from hell, for example cemetery, or trash, or you can go to human realm and collect some humans to sacrifice them in the hell. So the game is thematically very rich, and whenever you hire a worker, you have to scream that you are hired. If you want to find if you're looking for a game which is fairly simple to set up, portable, and easy to learn, I think Demon Worker is one of those games. If you know any other small boxes games which has worker placement mechanic. I would love to hear that from you. That's it. Thank you.
अगर आप होना चाहते हो part of our next Namaste Board Games, DM us on Instagram @TryAndGames and we can have a conversation about this. Comment down below your funniest board game story. Please do like, please do share and please do subscribe for more such board game related and very fun videos. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. We'll see you soon.